Coach, can you highlight some areas that you think that ULL could possibly give y'all some trouble in what you're sort of looking at in practice this week?
Well, if I highlight that, it's giving them information. I mean, why would I give them that information?
That's right. Even Louisiana Lafayette won't get overlooked by Kirby Smart. After their best win of the season against number 9 Auburn last week, the Dogs are riding high. One of the main reasons to feel good if you're a Georgia fan, the play of the defensive line. The D-line dominated Auburn's explosive offense, only allowing 127 yards on the ground. In case you're thinking, Mason, that's still a lot of yards. Auburn averages almost 300 yards per game on the ground. Players are starting to buy into Smart's system, and the results are starting to show. For the D-line, Smart thinks practice makes perfect.
I mean, when you get enough reps of our defense, you don't change defenses every week. The carryover effect, the cumulative effect of a season, I think has allowed them to improve. I think they've gotten a little stronger, but they're really more confident in knowing when I hear that call or I see that signal, I know what to do. Instead of thinking, do I go left or do I go right? They're thinking I go north and I go, go knock somebody back. So that's helped them improve.
Much needed win for the Yellow Jackets on Saturday, and one of the biggest offensive contributors has come from a rarely used source. With Dedrick Mills suspended against Virginia Tech, Marcus Marshall has had to take on a bigger responsibility in the running game. He responded with 143 yards, including a 56-yard touchdown that put the game out of reach. Marshall's previous high for the season was only 70 yards against Georgia Southern, but Paul Johnson knows that Marshall is an important part to this offense, and he improves every week.
Marcus has always been good at running the ball. He struggles sometimes with the other stuff, and I think at times he's gotten better at that a little bit.
The other stuff being blocking?
The other stuff being blocking and carrying out fakes and doing those kind of things. But when he's got the ball, he's always been explosive and a threat at big play.
One weekend of basketball season is in the books, and after 2 games, the Mercer men are 1-1. An easy win over Bruton Parker and Hawkins Arena, then a loss in a game they never really had a chance in against Florida. What those 2 games have in common? Slow starts. In 2 games, the Bears have averaged only 29.5 points in the first half. In the second half, a different story, averaging 41 points through those 2 games. As they prepare for Georgia Southern on Sunday, the focus in practice is on putting together a complete game.
We got to focus on getting better with communicating, coming out strong, and just putting 2 halves together, you know. We kind of dig ourselves some holes and try our best to get out of them, but once we be able to put 2 halves together, we'll be fine.
To come out ready, you know, you can't have a slow start because, I mean, it could be like Florida game. Like, if we had a better start during the Florida game, it could have been a much closer game. So I feel like we just got to come out and just have a better start.
That's all we have for sports. We'll have more for you tonight at 11. For now, I'll send it back to Katie at the desk.